Okay, I'm gonna go over the bike I guess bike prep, or the bike side of what I pack for my Whistler trips. I've been going since 2012, so you could say I have a lot of experience in this department. So number one is the bike bag. I use it's a EVOC travel bag, so it's really easy. You just need to take off the handlebars, the wheels, pedals, and you pretty much pack it. So it's quick disassembly and quick assembly. Just some notes. Make sure you, on the brake pads, make sure you put in the pad spreader, or just the shim, so if your the brake levers get depressed, it doesn't push the pads together. And you make sure you take the caliper off, and I just wrap it up and put it in a triangle for protection, just in case you know how they toss these bags around. You don't want to like bend or crack the carbon fiber. I also do the same for the derailleur. I just unbolt it and just kind of I'll wrap it up later. Make sure you put a zip tie through the mounting hole, so you don't lose any of the hardware. Same goes for the pedals. Well, this one I just put it because I have this the protector, so it doesn't fall off. And make sure you put in the hardware for the brake. One year I didn't put this in, and there's this little the threaded portion, it fell in, and luckily I found it, because it's like a special it's a specialty part just for the YT, so I would have been screwed if I lost it. But thankfully I found it in the bag, so just put the hardware back in so you don't lose it. Also bring a complete brake bleed kit. Just a little bit of fluid, just maybe good enough for one brake bleed, because you can always get fluid there. So I double Ziploc bag it. I bring extra brake pads, and this is the packet for my rotor bolts, and I'll put my I have a brake clean and chain lube, and I'll baggy it too, and I throw it in there. I put my it's not really a hydration pack, it's just I just use it to hold my cell phone and like tubes. Oh well, one tube, and just enough tools, like a multi-tool and a pump, just in case I get a flat. So rotors are in the back there. And normally this would go in the triangle. I put my helmet bag right in this space, and I know that seems kind of sketchy, but yeah, it's like I don't like carrying that thing, and it takes a lot of space in the bag, so I just throw it in the with the bike. So, and I'll put just some padding on the stanchions, and I have this little it's actually a Marzoki Fork Bag, and it's just to keep the levers from contacting the fork leg, just a little protection there. So, but this bike bag has worked really well, so been using it for like over 5 years, so it's been good. And as far as tools, I try to pack as light as I can, just the essentials. So spare derailleur hanger, just some cable ends and crimps, chain tool, cassette tool, multi-tool, and some T-handle. I'll bring the common ones like a 4 and the 5 for bike assembly, and set of Park tool Allen wrenches, so a small screwdriver, chain tool to take off the chain and put it back on, a big crescent wrench, cable, cutters, regular pliers, needle nose pliers, and the Park Tool brake pad separator. And I have this screwdriver set. It has flathead and Phillips all in one. There's like a, pop that out, so you got that. So instead of bringing a whole bunch of screwdrivers, I got just that one. I bring a lot of zip ties, 3/8 ratchet, 15 millimeter. That's how I put my pedals on right there. And valve core tool. I got all have some Allens and all the Torx, you know, and this is the one I use to put on my rotor. And I bring a 1/4-inch drive with the screwdriver, so I can use it as a screwdriver when I'm screwing in the rotor bolts, and then when you need torque you can use the handle. 1/4 pound torque wrench. It's a 1/4 inch, but I have the 3/8 adapter. And yeah, that's pretty much everything you need. Well, it's maintaining a YT2 is, but I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, spoke wrench. What I do every day before I ride, lube my chain one, check my spokes. I just kind of go over all the nuts and bolts, and then if you find just a common one that's always getting loose, you know, you pay special attention to those. But I haven't really had anything come loose. Everything stays tight, so even the spokes, they pretty they hold their tension on the YT anyway. So, but that's pretty much the maintenance, everyday maintenance. And yeah, it's been working for me. I've been, you know, doing that since 2012, and so that's basically my setup and what I bring to Whistler. And this is how I pack my pedals. I just roll it up in a t-shirt and I put it in this bag, and I just pack it in the rear triangle there, along with my little kit with the rotor bolts. And then this is my tri-flow chain lube, and just some brake clean. And here's a little tip. Sometimes it's kind of hit or miss, but I leave my tires inflated because I only have that small little hand pump. I can't pack like those big ones, so it takes forever to pump these tires up. So, but sometimes at the airport they'll tell you to deflate them. So I just pack the tire with the valve up, so you can just unzip it and let the air out. You don't have to like take out the wheel and reposition it, so it'll be just easy access right there. So quick tip. And just a note on spare parts. The only spare part I really bring is extra derailleur hanger, and pretty much everything else you can just get it up there. Derailleurs, that's why it's good to run common parts. Like this one has SRAM, and if you run common parts, you can get everything up there. So if you break a derailleur cable, or just a derailleur hanger is like kind of a specialty item that not all the bike shops might have them. So, but if you break anything, like brakes, I have TRPs, but if you need a brake set, you can actually buy just a complete brake set up there. Suspension, you can go to a bike shop. If you have problems, they can fix it. Or if you destroy like a Fox 40, they have Fox suspension up there. So handlebars, they got pedals, they got everything up there. So pack light, don't need to bring a lot of spare parts. And I also throw my shoes in the bike case, just toss it in there. Honorable mention, I'm debating whether or not I should take these the fork sockets, so in case you gotta add volume spacers or anything. But pretty much my setup on over here is the same setup on up there, so but I may take those just in case. Last but not least, bring your shock pump. I like these the Fox digital pumps, they're really good. So shock pump and tire pressure gauge, and this Topeak is really good. I like this digital gauges, they're super accurate. So yep, so that's about it. See you on the mountain.